Let intention drive you. Stay humble. Love what you do. I think this also just goes to show nasemndenini, whereby when you get paid, because some people really carry that burden, whereby when they get paid, the mom is going to remind them, or the dad is going to remind them, yo, you went to a private school. Don't forget that. So where's my share?
Okay. We can never blame the parent for that. Indlela akhule ngayo naye. In fact, if I grew up and, for example, my mom, hello mommy, her grandkids, we were home just now, and her grandkids were like, it's my birthday on the 1st of October, and Ukoko was like, my mom was like, my birthday, my parents never did it for me. So, even on the day. In fact, so going back now to Umzalo Zoti, hey, why private school? Why boarding school?
Boarding school, yeah.
And all of that. It's because she sacrificed everything. And so she never even saved up for her retirement. As a team, if I take care of my kids, they will take care of me. That is the culture we live in, and that is the struggle of black tax of family responsibility that we live in. Whilst you find it's opposite on the white culture or on any other culture, no, the idea is if I take my kids to school and I make sure by the age of 24, 25, they got their degrees, they're out of the house, they are independent, right? I can still take care of myself. I don't want no kids in my house. I want to take care of myself. I want to go on holiday. I have no more kids around the house. I can be. Whilst in the black culture, it's like, no, I still need to go back and help home and help my siblings and help the Kai and uplift everyone else. It gets toxic if it's not managed.
Boundaries.
How do we manage? What are the boundaries? What do you do?
I think it's all up to your family dynamics. For me, it's all up what kind of relationship you have with your family and what kind of person they see you as. Shock them. Like sometimes you need to give them that shock.
Shock them.
Sometimes you need to just give them that shock. Check this what's actually I have my own needs. I have, certain things I want for myself. If because family knows when you're getting paid,
Yeah,
definitely. Straight
out.
So then someone says, no, if it's not now, it's on phone. That alone, like that shock. Maybe it's a bit extreme.
No, I get you. Even me myself, I'm shocked.
You need to. Let's shock her just to create a certain wall.
So in other words, what it's saying is, unga the ATM. In fact, every time if I want money from my big brothers in the toilet, no, it's not the case.
It's not the case. Money will not always be there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, in as much as ishok yako, you could do it in another way. You could communicate clear. Be like, I know I've had a chat with Usisong about this, but having that clear communication between imali. If you know what kind of a personality you are, for example, I'm a giver. So obviously, me. But I've learned over the years, if you communicate clear, you don't have to tell someone no, but communicate this is how much I have available. These are the dreams I have for myself. I need to get myself. While I'm paying for the car, I'm dreaming to I'm saving up to get a home, I'm doing this, I'm saving up for my education, or whatever the case is. These are my goals. This is what Umholoam goes to. I'm still paying rent, I'm still paying for the car, whatever the case is. However, if you do need something, I am here, I'm available to help. Kodwa, this is how much I can actually help.
Exactly, be shy. Like, just be shy.
Sure.
Be shy, and sometimes, be shy.
So,
I love how you're like, be shy, be shy. It's like you want to say something big, but like, no, be shy. Not sweet, now, be shy.
Sure. So it's like you're just letting them know, I can help, I'm here to help, but this is where I stop. I can't go any further than this. So naye mezocela into uyazi ukuthi
Wait, rule number 1, know where you stop.
exactly 100%. So whenever another person, noma your bigger brother, your small brother, whoever, asizocela imali, uyazi ukuthi this is how much I can go. In fact, if probably he wants a pair of sneakers that cost 2K, he will have to wait for a few months for that to actually happen. You can't just get it instantly. Secondly, you can't just be like, well, can I take me? No. Come up with 1,000 rand, I'll come up with 1,000 rand. Let's do it together.
Exactly. That's the mentality of growth.
Exactly.
You're teaching them who would actually, yeah, if you want something, save up for it or whatever, work for it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ungathi njalo mina ngiyadepend. This is exactly what the government of South Africa is doing to EU, to abantu. Well, I know I'm touching indawo ezihlungu njengamanje, but if ngazi kahle ukuthi njalo ngenyanga ngizoyithola imali engazange ngiyisebenzele, what's the point? Why should I actually go work? In fact,
Damn, guys. You are liberating us,
yazi ngizoshaya imali.
scorching us.
Yeah, it's about- yeah.
Facts are facts, please.
No, but I'm not being insensitive. I do realize
it's-
that we do not all come from a privileged place. 100% on board with that. But I'm just saying, Wuti, if umuntu ehlezi ephiwa something, akasiboni isidingo sokuthi ayisebenzele yena.
True, and that's very true.
Yeah. So
That's
ngiyaqolisa
very true.
mara. That's the point I was trying to get across.
Like, you know, that's actually quite true because there can be many truths to a certain situation, and that's
It's
actually
one of them.
yeah.
Yeah, it's one of them.
So yeah, I'm not saying Guti, we don't live in a bad country with hectic unemployment problem.
No,
we
definitely,
do. The government is shit, and we literally do. But yeah, there are certain different truths into a situation. Yeah.
Yes, I'll still tell you guys, Uguti, let's make a scenario. I've got 10K. Like, how can I divide my income? What must happen so that I can, I don't know,
Okay.
be financially free?
There's a budget rule that's called, what was it? 50, 30, 20? 50% goes to your basic needs. Alright? There are many different budgets. I don't use that. I use another way of budgeting. Other people use other ways. But I'm just saying for a person, 50, 30, 20 rule. And what happens there is 50% goes to my fixed needs, what I need. So my electricity, my car, my rent, whatever it is, that doesn't change. Alright?
Is your savannah in need? Is your savannah in need?
50% goes into that, right? 20% goes to the future. So I'm saving up for whatever I need in the future. I'm investing for whatever I need in the future. 20% of what I earn. 30%, you deserve it.
You work for a whole month. Yeah.
Lalela, you've worked, how many hours do you work? 40 hours a week. Is it week? Yes. Because you deserve it.
Here we can do cool.
But make sure what you have put away for the future and you are living within your means. That 50% should be a guide. Externally, I can only afford this much. So in other words, if I'm earning 10K, I cannot be driving a car that installment 85K.
If I don't know.
Another thing, adding on what Musa just said, there's also another concept where you can have different bank accounts. So as Musa said, your basic needs, you have to slay a debit order. You find money up debit order in that account. The other one is for your savings. The other one is for literally. So now you're giving yourself an allowance, which okay. I know every month I have this amount of allowance to enjoy myself. We find that,
Yeah.
It's another way to make that work. What
Yeah.
Musa did, yeah.
And if you pay a allowance budget layer, you cannot go take from your grocery money. If you do, yes, you're going to be short on groceries for the month. So we're not saying you'll always live on that rule, but if budgetly you have a plan, it's okay. So short you
You can go back and say, okay, this is,
Another, this is probably my last one because time is against us. They're very busy people. I'm really, really lucky they could fit me in their schedules. Is it schedule or schedule? Whatever it is. So I want to know building legacies. Because now we are new to money, but we're trying to make sure that our kids are not new to money. How can we do that? Please give us ways, practical ways that we can
Another
apply.
thing we actually it's access. Like black people don't have access. Like I don't know if it's access to information, to financial products or things that could actually help them financially, like in terms of investments. You know, black people are fine with putting money in a money market at the bank when they say they're saving, or
In a fixed deposit.
In a fixed deposit, literally, it didn't do like you know that money can do way more invested. You know,
100%.
yeah.
Yeah.
Please educate me, guys. How can I build a legacy? Where do I start? Just give me like maybe my tips and
Okay. Without advertising, I'd say come see us.
Nizobathola mina, email me so that I can email them.
But exactly what Ndabenshle said, we need to have that mentality of ukuthi the bank is there to take money from an individual who has money and borrow it to someone who does not. They make money from being that middle person. They're not there to grow your money. They're there to keep safe your money. And so
That's their business.
that's their business. If you need your money to grow, you need to put it in an investment house. So then speak to someone who is actually qualified, also can advise like telling you, okay, this is your goal. How long will you want that money in? And this is a unit trust or whatever we can actually put the money in to actually reach that goal at that certain time. All right?
So you can't say you don't have access to information when you've seen this. Because you know. Now you know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Ask your question again. I had another point.
Legacies. How can we build legacies? Where do you start?
Oh, okay. A basic tool, if say you're Sebenza and you want to build a legacy for your children, or you know it's okay, ingane ukuziya khula manje. Abantu abamhlophe by the time ingane isuka matric first year in the first car. In a license
Hey,
already.
dude, hey,
In fact,
hey.
we don't have that privilege, Leo. And so, how do you achieve that, Wayne? Start saving up for your children's education fund. Zisazalwa day one.
Ozingakazalwa.
In fact,
Hello to the person I'm having my kids with. Can you please start saving, please?
hey, Skalilo Bola.
Oh my goodness. So yes, start saving now before birth.
Yes.
Have a plan.
Mingani mizalo yazi ukukhetha engiqalile manje ngibeke. So a simple thing as a TFSA, tax-free savings investments, as a tool to actually start saving up for ingane yakho. Put it in their name. A retirement annuity, even if ingane yakazalwa, qala manje uyifake. In fact, so well, obviously, I'm just throwing these things out there. You need to actually speak to someone that's qualified who actually can advise you. Okay, but how do you create that generational wealth? Is as in Ganizal. Now you're coming back. Can be as little as 100 rand every young. Looking you. By the time the child is 20,
And as in Yuga, the returns are also growing.
exactly,
Yeah.
compound interest.
Oh my goodness. Guys, I feel like I need to see them as my paraplanners, not as my friends. Please, my first consultation with them already, saying me an appointment. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to comment, ask questions. I'll make sure that they reply. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe and like. Bye.
Goodbye.